So you can put me again and throw me against that wall. Baby, you got me like, won't you stop loving me? Don't quit loving me. Just stop loving me, yeah. And then I'm the flowers just to get close to you. And I run for miles just to get a taste. Must be love. And you got me like, yeah. What you want from me? What you want from me? And they try to buy your pretty heart, but price too high. Baby, you got me like your love will not fall apart. So you can put me again and throw me against that wall. Baby, you got me like, won't you stop loving me? Don't quit loving me. Just stop loving me, yeah. And then I'm the flowers just to get close to you. And I run for miles just to get a taste. Must be This is Black Titanic. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the home of Black Titanic. Grand Rising, everyone. Grand Rising. Let's say what a beautiful day in the neighborhood. All right, you guys. Hopefully everybody is doing well. This is still the New Year's that came in and is almost ready to go out again. Y'all know, look like 2023 went out with the bat of the eye. So, Emma Potential was Grand Rising. Eunice, Grand Rising. B.C. Jones, Grand Rising. Linda Gamble, Grand Rising. Krista Sawyers, Grand Rising. Emma Potential was Miss Cutie Pie. Miss Cutie Pie, yeah. That was a song back in the day, I think in the 80s. It was called Cutie Pie. Krista Sawyer, Grand Rising. Okay, Tanisha, Grand Rising. Geneva, Grand Rising. So Grand Rising to each and all of you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Then if I hadn't called your name, I'll get to it. Okay, so everything is allegedly on this channel. Just my opinion and just my co-host, the Titanian opinion too. And everything for educational and entertaining purposes and allegedly. Don't get my banner up before I forget y'all. Yes. Well, today we're going to be talking about Love and Marriage Huntsville. And we particularly focusing on the part where, hey, Pinky the housewife, hey, Grand Rice and Pinky, Laura Eden, and Miss Kathy Culver. Thanks for coming in. Anyway, so we're talking about Love and Marriage Huntsville. So, particularly Melody, my heart went out for this woman. This woman, when this woman said that her husband, her ex-husband now, she was pouring her heart out to him about how she felt about her children being around this mistress of his, and she was such a bully. You know, this man had no sympathy for that. He just started running off at the mouth. And it's so hurtful to me that this man won't even protect his children nor his ex-wife or wife. That's still his family. He has no sense of compassion for his children, what they go through. Anyway, this is what we're going to be focusing on. Why is it that women don't stick together? Now, if we look at Love and Marriage Huntsville women's, they don't stick with Melody. And that represent a certain part of our population, right, y'all? And I'm not just talking, I'm just talking about black women, right? I ain't talking about no other race but black women. Seems like we always pulling at each other, pulling so much drama, poking at each other. Yes. And I was looking at Tisha. Tisha gets smirks on her face when other women are suffering. If y'all ever noticed that, when they talking about some other woman or caught her man with cheating or whatever kind of suffer it is, she get that smirks on her face. It's so evil. But this is what we're saying is this is what I'm saying. I'm talking about women's that's always separated through envious and jealousy. How did the black women get like that? How did we get like that, y'all? But we gotta come back to unify, be one tribe, y'all. But anyway, Kathy Culver said, I'm disgusted by MHNCK. Yes, yes. And the thing of it is with these two, Miss Kathy Culver, thank you. It's so many receipts out there. It's just the nerve of that man. He'll come on the air and talk about, I'm just this wonderful dad. Y'all know he gonna throw that in. He gonna throw his famous wonderful daddy sentences in there. I don't care what the conversation is about. He is a wonderful dad. That's how he started. Of course, I'm just a wonderful dad. But yeah, he is disgusting, very disgusting, Miss Kathy Colbert. Yes. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead on and I'm gonna get started. Pinky the housewife may be in and out today because she has a doctor appointment or therapy or something. Yeah. This part one and we got a part two to this that's coming up, you guys. Yes. So you guys, y'all know, like in the South, we got cold weather here in the South, and it's a little bit colder than what we usually have down here. Snow in Alabama. So my heart just broke when I heard Melody cries. Melody tried to appeal to her children, her babies. That these are his kids too. About how she feel with this young lady, or you want to call her bed bug, Arian Curry. I'm calling names, Arian Curry, being around her children. Arian had did everything. Cyber bully married this woman, right? Harassment, cyber harassment, communication harassment is what she need to be charged with, or more. My question is, Melody, when will you do it?
Why? Who said it has to have feelings for my ex-wife? Well, the cameras have seen it, and you had a conversation with her. Nell said you said it to her too.
Recently, when we had the scene on the porch, you told me then you still have feelings for Nell. You still love her. If you could change everything, you would change everything, and it would be
that's the kind of stuff I hear too.
Also said to somebody.
That's the kind of stuff I hear.
When you learned that she had this ceremony and was changing her last name back to Rogers, was that the final nail in the coffin of any hope of reconciliation between the two of you? You know, if she's about to get remarried or something like that, you know, I'd understand. But just going off and just changing your name, and I would say out of the blues, like, for what? Why?
Why does it matter actually?
No, it doesn't.
And you guys know.
Since it's, before me, I'm just speaking. That's all.
Yeah, why does it matter?
I mean, it was before me, when we discussed it.
Why does it matter, Martel? Why does it matter? You stalk this woman. You send her 10 dozen of roses. You're popping up at her house. And then when you do pop up, you yelling and you screaming and you disrespectful.
Okay, that's just how I feel.
But you also discussed it with Ms. Nell.
We was in the scene, I'm sorry. We were talking about it.
We talked about it in scene and we talked about it outside.
Yeah, and he said little things for me out of scene too. So it's not just for a camera.
We believe you, Melody. We believe you. We know that he is behind the scene in real time trying to get you back. One thing that looked like he was surprised. He's so stuck on himself that he was shocked that you would leave him. That's what gets me about his mentality. Because see, a narcissist, they don't ever believe that they did nothing wrong. It's always you and it's never me. But women's, this is what this is about, from woman to woman. Well, we don't stick together, right? Even if she had a mistress, this mistress right here harassed, cyberbully, stop not only Melody, but then turn around and taunts her with her children with the help of her ex.
You feel like you telling the world right now that you're still in love with Melody, you feel Melody would take that and run with it? or bury you with the truth, you know. Yeah. No.
But then getting trouble with your wife.
Wife.
Thanks, Marcel.
What was that, Marcel? Who is his wife? Are you in a relationship?
Who is your wife? Yes. Or is that just a figure of speech? But we do know that I do remember reading recently your deed to the home that you're building on Natalie in Huntsville off of Sparkman. I mean that's Maston Lake. I saw where it says that deed was in your name and it says an unmarried man. So I don't believe that he's married her, y'all. And she said so her recent live where she was saying how she going back and forth over his house, but she was upset. Oh God, that just made her day. She not upset, y'all. It just made her day that they discussing her on that stage. Did y'all see that? I gotta find it and put her butt up there. The only reason I said I wasn't gonna talk about her no more, but I can't let her slide right now. I can't keep quiet right now because she want us to be quiet because for that RP. Yeah, that's why she want us to be quiet. I thought about it. Shit, I said, well, I'm speaking a long time to quit talking about this sister. It's time to blast her with the RP. It's up in front and center. But my topic, the topic is for Black women to unify.
Ship right now with your child's mother? No, I'm not. I'm single.
Single!
Think you're in a relationship?
Marcel hell today,
Did you hear that bad bug? He said he's single, Arian Curry. He don't never claim you. Never. Only time he claim you say you just a peasant. You just a help. We saw you in the yard picking up trash. Yeah, you got to be doing something for him in order to get online. Everybody else, they ain't got to do nothing. Them other ladies, he all hugged up on them. All they got to do is show up. I don't know about you, but he gonna treat you like a peasant in front of the counter.
He's lying.
Do you think they're in a relationship?
I do. Yeah.
Why do you think that?
Because when my kids are there, she's there almost every day.
Does it hurt you that she's around your children?
It doesn't hurt me, no. More than anything, I go into protective mode. Like, I'm never going to trust something.
Well, Melody, it hurts me that she's around your children.
One who adored my family setup so much that they worked their ass off to come between it. Of course, with the help of him, but still.
Our children are perfectly fine.
Like I said, for me, knowing that they are around something.
Y'all remember when Melody said she realized she had never been protected? He won't even protect his children, yet he say he's a great dad. Everybody, they'll protect them kids before they will that wife. But he's a good dad. And all you pygmies say he's a great dad. A man that will put his children's life in danger, alleged danger, and say that his kids are fine. No, they're not fine. No, they're not. You tell me they fine when Mariah got to yelling and screaming, traumatized seeing you with bed bug. No, they're not fine. What about what the court documents say with little Tank? No, your children are not fine.
One who has said such nasty and vile things about their mother and about their father,
You're right, Melody. Not only you, she said foul things about the mom, foul things about the dad, foul things about the children. He don't even want to protect them because all he think about is getting his lick back from Melody because she divorced him.
Things about their father. You see how he defends her? He's bringing up something directly at me when I'm talking about a person who has for years, as he knows, tried to torture and come in between our marriage, DMing me, See, he knows all of those things, and I can keep going. So when he sits there and tries to defend, how dare you?
You know, I'm open, I'm easy when it comes to certain things that you request.
He still won't answer it. I'm open and I'm easy to things you request. What she request? The girl ain't just do it one time, Martel. It's been a decade of harassing.
But it's difficult when I request
So
something.
here's the thing. I've never had over 11 people.
Because your request is crazy. What request? Like having sugar mama support you. Who ever heard of a 2-year-old, 1-year child supporting the dad? If sugar mama can't support you, then you and Miss Alleged, all your alleged friends like Miss Peggy. Yeah, Miss Peggy. That old ugly woman. Yeah, I call you ugly, Miss Peggy. Yeah, ugly attitude. I'm not talking about physically ugly, y'all. I'm talking about her attitude and her heart. Cold hearted. First thing she did was when Sugar Mama product came out, that woman tried to have it taken off the market. Talking about copyright issue with the Paw Patrol. Then I'm looking at him and Arian live. There she is on his live. It's me, answer. It's me, answer. Then you sent a threat to me when I was down there with Stormy. What you gonna come down there and do to me? Miss Peggy, not Betty, that's Miss Peggy. Anyway, we as black women need to unify together. And I don't dislike Wanda, y'all. I don't. When Wanda first came on, man, I loved the Wanda. And then that's a Pinky. I got a friend named Pinky Lady Pink. She crazy about Wanda, but the thing of it is that since Wanda keep talking about those children, it just upset her so bad, and it upset me too. That's the only problem I have with Wanda is her talking about babies and infants. I couldn't even do that to her own grandchildren because this is what an adult's supposed to do. I've been asked to go down there and do, try to block your grandkids, one of the grandkids sell on whatever that they got out their hair product. I can't do that. They're children. Who would want to do something like that? That takes a woman with a grown up with an ugly heart to do that. Anyway, you guys, we as black women need to unify and quit tearing each other down. And Bad Bud, you think we be tearing you down, but we really your friend. The millimeters. Because they will tell you the truth because they want you to change your life, but you don't care for them. You don't want to change your life. You've been stuck and wallowing in trash so long like a pig, always wallowing his own slop. Till you don't want to change. You want to hear what you want to hear. You want to hear the people that going to keep you down wallowing in that slop in the trash. That's who you like, Big Bug. You don't want the elder ladies or the young girls to sit up and tell you the right things and how to go about doing it. I bet you soon as you drop Martel, you may be able to fly. Your wings may be able to fly. Remember, you have a daughter and a son you need to be taking care of. That's what you need to be looking out for yourself. Let me tell y'all something. I had some Martell's hosts, but you know what? What kept me going is my children. Once them children start coming in there, they look at you when they hungry. They ain't gonna be looking at Martel, Bed Bug. They gonna be looking at you when they get hungry. I said I wasn't going to talk about you no more. But you know what? This RP, it's time for this to be settled. It's on the table now. So you not finna escape this. Even if it's just to draw publicity back to you. How could you do another woman like that? How could you want to take a woman from her children? The embarrassment. How did these children, you know their father is trying to take that from them, but what you gonna do, be their mother? I bet you that was y'all plan. For him to introduce you into this household, for you to be the mother, the maid, the cook, the trash man at every damn thing. Yeah, but it's backfiring on you, sister, because you'll never get Melody kids. You'll never get the M&M kids, and you'll never get the favor of the M&M kids. And Blanket Martel, you wear your welcome out with your own children. They gonna get tired of it. They get tired of this girl bullying their mother. They get tired of you bullying their mother. I'm talking about your own kids. This is Monique, and she's feuding with Oprah Winfrey and particular Tyler Perry. She feels like since Precious, they were the main people, executive producers in Pressure, Tyler Perry and Oprah Winfrey. After that, Monique feel like her career sank after that. And usually when you get an Oscar, it's supposed to increase your success in Hollywood. But instead, she felt like because she would not go on a free publicity campaign for them, which was not in her contract, that they blackballed her. She said they wanted her to go on a publicity tour for free. She had already worked, she said, and she was tired. She needed that downtime with her family. Anyway, let's see about Monique.
Fine. I will meet with Monique.
This is self-talk.
But not with her husband.
Hold on, let's go back a little bit.
Friend, when I explained what was really going down, she was like, I'm not with that. Let me call him. And she called him. And he said, I don't want to revisit that. Then he called back while we were on the phone.
Let me go back a little farther, y'all, so y'all know what's going on. This is self-talk.
So I'm going to have to call him up. Kevin Hart heard the tape. He said, Mo, I called him, and he said he don't want to revisit it. And I didn't push that. I was grateful that he kept his word, and he called. Our mutual friend, when I explained what was really going down, she was like, I'm not with that. Let me call him. And she called him. And he said, I don't want to revisit that. Then he called back while we were on the phone, and he said, no, I changed my mind. I will meet with Monique, but not with her husband. And then she has to apologize.
Now she's talking about Tyler Perry now. Tyler Perry is upset with her and Oprah because he felt like, she was lying on him, that saying that she was blackballed in Hollywood.
Apologize to me and Oprah Winfrey for saying that we had anything to do with ruining her career. Now that was recent. So as I sit here with you and you say, wait a minute, I heard that man say he was wrong.
Yes, I did hear it.
And was going to apologize. Well, that's turned into, now I'll meet with you, not with your husband, and now you have to apologize to me. How does that happen? And I'll tell you how. And I want to look right into the camera if I can. Oftentimes, when it comes to a Black woman speaking up and speaking out, it goes unheard until she dies.
Yes.
Then once she dies, then we go back and say, well, she was right, and let's make a movie about it. See, I can give you their names, Eartha Kitt. I can give you their names, Hazel Scott. I can give you their names, Fannie Lou Hamer. I can give you their names, Hattie McDaniel. All of those women took a stand. And all of those women left here heartbroken, unhealthy, looking at a community saying, y'all know I'm right, But why won't anybody say anything?
And so and that's the question that I want to ask. Y'all know that Melody is right to leave abusive a relationship, right? But you guys want her to stay quiet about it, just suffer in silence. Women's, we have got to learn our self-worth, learn to love ourselves. And when Melody realized that, this was a little bit too much for her being in this relationship, she left the relationship. It was domestic violence. Yes. So this is what we're trying to prevent on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Carlos, when will you protect this woman, this black woman on your show? Not only against her ex, but against all her castmates.
People will ask me, do you dislike or do you hate Oprah and Tyler and Lee? No. Let me be clear. I love those people. We love those people. My husband and I love, they're our brothers and sisters. And as my husband always say, Mama, we ain't calling nobody out. We simply calling them up to say, listen, let's make our community better by making it right. Not keep running and hiding behind what you consider is your power.
Yes, and that's what I want to say. Let's make our community right. Ladies, let's quit being angry at another woman because she decided to leave an abusive relationship. If that's what you do, if you believe in staying in that type of environment, you do it. But keep your mouth closed and quit criticizing women that want to get out of a violent relationship. Community, we have to do better. This is Fox Soul with Monique, and that host was very beautiful.
DeWanda Sykes said, you know what, Monique, I stand with you because they offered me less than half of what they offered you. Wow. So when we get that, and then she got a special on Netflix because she said they moved to Karma. Beautiful. What happens is we're all in a position to always be so afraid that we just let it ride and we go somewhere else. So when I had to take that stand against Netflix and say, we can't tolerate this anymore, y'all. We can't do this anymore. Here you have our white sister, Amy Schumer, saying, I'm not a legend, and I should not get what the legends get, because Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle had gotten the deals they got. And let me be clear, they deserve them. But when you're having a conversation with Netflix, and they say, we believe Monique is a legend too. Well, why is my legend different from Chris Rock's legend, from Dave Chappelle's legend? And when that white woman says, I'm no legend, so I shouldn't get what they're getting, but I should get more. And they negotiate, and she gets $2 million more, which gives her $13 million for that special. But then you offer me $500,000. Once you say to my team, we believe Monique is a legend. Well, why is my legend so different than anybody else's legend? So I had to stand up and speak out unapologetically and fearlessly. I had to take that position and that stand, so for the little girl coming behind me, she won't have to go through the same fight. And I said, humble, when you have the resume that I have, and again, I say that humbly, once you've put in the work, but then you get treated like you should just be thankful. We're welcoming you to the party. Right. So I'm still.
Well, and that is Monique. Monique, you guys. She says she's trying to open doors for the next generation. And we all should be trying to open doors for the next generation, you guys. We owed it to our children. Technologies and invention you use today were given by Black women, distilled by Black Culture Diary, you guys.
Yes, you heard that right. From inventing things like the natural gas central heating system, home security system, folding cabinet bed, gong and signal chair, and those technologies and inventions you use today in your homes were given by Black women. Yes, you heard that right. From inventing things like the natural gas central heating system, home security system, folding cabinet bed, gong and signal chair, and those technologies and inventions.
There you have it. Black women's is Black women's, black excellence, black success. Making a stand in history. Black women are making a stand all over the world with black excellence. Dr. Patricia Bell. Let's take a look at what this woman did. Intelligent, black excellence.
Pioneering work in home security laid the foundation for the sophisticated surveillance systems that safeguard our homes today. Number 3, Dr. Patricia Bath. Dr. Patricia was an African-American laser scientist and ophthalmologist who made groundbreaking contributions to the field of medicine. In 1986, she invented a revolutionary technique and device called laser phaco for cataract surgery. Cataracts, a leading cause of blindness, posed a significant challenge, but Dr. Bath's invention harnessed laser technology to provide a more precise and less painful treatment for their removal. Notably, Dr. Bath became the first Black woman doctor to receive a patent in the predominantly male-dominated medical field. Her innovative technique transformed cataract surgery, enhancing the lives of countless individuals suffering from this condition. It should be noted that Dr. Bath's contributions extended beyond the United States, as she holds patents in Europe, Canada, and Japan, showcasing the global impact of her work. But her laser phaco remains the most groundbreaking invention in eye surgery. Before we continue further, tell us, are you enjoying the video? If yes, please like and share the video and subscribe to our channel to watch more videos on Black culture, history, civilization, and identity. Let's continue now. Number 4, Sarah Elizabeth Good.
This is Black
Sarah was
Culture
an
Diary,
African-American
you
inventor in
guys.
the late 1800s who
Hey, this is the Titanian Spotlight. How you guys doing? I have never understood adults that seem to get off on mistreating kids. There's a special place in hell for people like that. Destiny and Coleslaw and Hotel Forever Side Chicks. Hannah Grace said, hello, Black Titanic. Thank you for always giving us your great commentary. Much love and many blessings. Thanks to you and blessing to you also, Hannah. Miss Cherry say Martel and his second family looks like throwaways. Yes, they do, Miss Cherry. Oh, Piggy the housewife says Martel is also known as Little Buddy. Little Buddy running across that stage with in that red suit. All he needed was his little red wagon, put bed bug in it, and their son. But Martel always already known as Little Buddy. Devil emoji. Can't afford a full birthday cake and have no friends. Just his dirty baby mama. Yeah, Martel, where were your friends at? Wow, and one year you went from having a celebrity party with the Real Housewife of Atlanta with Bravo to just being stuck with your dirty baby mama. Way to go, Martel. Way to go. That's your real life. All righty, you guys. Yeah, went from being from celebrity last year. Just that was a quick fall right there. Quick fall. Hi. Hi, everybody. Grand Rising. I'm going to keep it going. This is part 2. And then I'm going to throw out the link so we can talk. Keep it going. But how y'all doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the home of Black Titanic. Hit that like button, share and subscribe. I'm showing 101. 101 I'm showing. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Part 2. Part 2 coming up. Yes. Martel and Melody. I'm showing 110. Y'all help me keep up with this because they don't give me all my likes and views, y'all. So I'm keeping it up with it myself. Just write what y'all see in the chat about how many likes I got. I want to thank all of y'all for everything that y'all
LA,
do.
then I'm in Dallas, Atlanta. Come on, everybody sleep.
Sorry, baby.
I'm tired. I'm tired. Then I'm going meatless. So, my mind is all messed up. Thoughts racing and shit. You know how it is when you go without meat and stuff. I'm having to retrain my body and stuff. But the wine is helping me to get through. Okay, y'all hit the wine glass and y'all better be liking this video. Let's go ahead. Martel, come on. I know y'all ain't here to hear me chat about myself. That's not what y'all pay me for. Chat about me. All right, so I did see the mugshot go across social media, and something told me to hold on it for a second because I was just like, Martel, hold domestic violence? Doesn't quite add up, in my opinion, right? And so I decided to reach out to him this morning, and it was right after he got out of court, and he was released and stuff. He went to enter a not guilty plea, of course. And I was able to speak to a few members of his team because he has been forbidden to talk about anything regarding this case at all, or he could be held, I guess, in some sort of contempt or something. I don't know, locked up. There's some sort of gag order on him. And I'm like, why is there a gag order? Or I guess can't say her name, stemming from the actual alleged charges on him, the allegations, because the allegations are harassing text messages, and they were from last year, like a year ago. And so he was just like, it was, his team was like, it was from last year, and it was just a text message, and that was it. And so apparently she's held it and then decided to turn it in, Melody. And a warrant was issued, and he had to turn himself in, and so he's been forbidden to talk about it at all. And so I find this rather strange, but I understand because I'm like, Martel, like when you piss a woman off and you embarrass her for as many years as you did. And he was with Ariana this morning when I got him. She said she was gonna stick beside him. She told me to tell the widow, that's her man, and she's sticking beside him. That's what Ariana told me to tell y'all this morning, okay?
We happy for you,
I'm
Ariana.
inclined to believe her. It's always been her man.
Happy for you, Ariana.
100%. And Melody knew, and that's why she went over to Ariana's house to talk to her about her man. Because ain't no way I'm gonna go to a side bitch house and talk to her about my husband. It's just, I don't know. It's just something that's just not adding up here, I don't know. However, Melody is quite pissed, and she's definitely.
Yo, she married though, but she's been a side chick a long time in the past, you guys. So she still she got that side tendency. She understands what it's like to be a side chick. She admired. She allegedly admired. She admired the coleslaw. Coleslaw is a side chick. She told coleslaw she used to be one too.
Really pissed at me. She's upset that I even gave Ariana a platform to tell her story. But I'm like, that's what my platform is for.
No,
a lot of people
not.
don't like it because I give a platform to people who necessarily are not popular enough to be heard. Everybody deserves to tell their story. And if they tell the truth, great. And if they lie, they're going to get dragged. That's just the way it is. You want to put yourself out there, you put yourself out there. This is not a biased platform here at all. And I've tried to remain that in a neutral space. And it puts me in a compromising position when I have to do work because people assume that I'm taking people's sides. And I'm like, my business. We ain't never hung out before. We ain't friends. I don't be telling you about how tall the mean is now or what's going on with Tattoo. I don't tell y'all this. I don't understand why y'all feel that there's any type of loyalty here at all. And I got a business to run. You know who you're talking to when you on the phone. Right, Winos? Don't they know? If I say off the record, it's off the record. Period. But if I don't say off the record, and I tell you that it's recorded, it's recorded. Period. I don't have nothing to hide. Everything is on the table. That's it, okay? Now, anybody paying my bills? Shit.
she felt bad. She felt like she somehow, like, I don't know. I guess people, when they talk to me, they love me. I get it. But I got a job to do. You know what I'm saying? You've been dragging a girl for years. You expect her to not come and clap back? Even though she was clapping your husband? No. And I get it. She's like, well, you're a wife too. Well, if I'm a wife, I'm not going to be talking about my husband's side chick on a show. She gets no clout, no life, no nothing. That's just me personally.
You talk about
but
her
Ariana said that's her man, and she's definitely sticking beside him. And this stems from a text message that she sent in. Martel has basically said he's innocent. He hasn't done anything, and according to his team, the text message is really not even like that. Okay, and so and it was old, and this, of course, is going to be filmed. And it's just more publicity. And I just asked him, I said, how long you gonna remain the bad guy in the public? Y'all ain't together no more. How long you gonna allow her to make you the bad guy? Because I mean, with allegations like this, and in the victim's time, because this is the victim's era now, with allegations like this, you could potentially be not casted for next season. You see what I'm saying? Like, so you better have your shit together.
Ain't going nowhere, Carlos.
Better have your shit together, because this may be the end of what we see when it comes to Martel Holt if you do not beat these charges. Mm-hmm. Nobody's taking any type of chances with anybody that has anything linked to anything that even alludes to abuse on women. And so it's just, to me, it's not part of his character. I just think she's upset, and she has a right to be upset, and she's scorned. I get it.
How much they pay you, Tasha K?
And so, yeah, I would be petty too. Ariana took him.
Tasha K, how much did they pay you to talk like that? You must not say not one episode of this man's violent behavior. It's throughout the whole show. It's one thing when you're a host and you want likes, and it's okay, because we all like for them likes. But it's another thing when you make up stuff, or you not just don't care. You just make up stuff. Stuff just one sided. Whatever area and them is telling you on that phone, that's what you gonna roll with. Yeah, she thinks she took that man. She said she took him with her eyes closed. She can have him. What's the big deal, Ariel? Why you got to keep trying to let the world know? But he say no, he don't belong to you, Ariel. He's not claiming you, but you claiming him.
From her all them years, and so now she gonna take him from Ariana in the world. So it's tit for tat. That karma, you don't have a date on how that karma is returned. And so, Martel just gonna have to eat this one. So y'all want to pray for him, pray for him. If you don't, send him to hell. Okay? Here's his mugshot though. First. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm surprised it hasn't gone viral, because y'all say he's so fine. I think Martel's a okay guy, but I don't think he's fine.
Now, I agree that I would agree with that on you.
Yeah, all you see is ears and a shiny ass forehead. Okay, and I know he got to wear baby powder between his legs, because he do leg day. You can tell he got thick thighs, and he takes his leg day serious. And I know the thighs is a rook. They are. Okay, so electric guy. So y'all pray for him. If not, send him to hell. Moving on. Okay, coming up tonight.
Go on this crusade, trying to make everyone think that I'm behind this and I'm doing this and I'm doing that. And again, I'm sitting back thinking, no, not accurate. But I just choose not to say too much until I want to say something. I want to go for a minute to what it would have been like had this video had gotten dropped. Because even though it didn't happen, in order to feel it and get it, we're gonna put ourselves in those shoes of someone you were with for 14 years, who you share 4 children with, who continuously claim that they want such a positive co-parenting relationship, but is doing the things that are being revealed. Didn't I say this is going to be the live of revelation today? That are being revealed. I ain't going looking for nothing. God continues to bring things and protect me. I didn't go ask nothing. I'm not going looking for nothing. But if you ain't learned one thing by now, the one thing you should have learned by now is God does not play when it comes to me. Oh, set me free. Chains and all that. No time to sleep. The daylight's coming fast and it's not. Period. Every single thing that has been sent out by the enemy to destroy, to deter, has always turned around and worked out for my good. Good every time. So I have the text. I'm telling you that what Carson said, she's not lying. She's not lying. I believe her 120%. Because I got the screenshot that he sent me in my phone, as does my attorney, right? So, that's one piece. When we talk about going to the depths, I'll be honest, I don't know what's your end game? What is your end game? Like, what is it that you're hoping to gain from this? What's your end game? Because see, another thing I haven't talked about, again, wanting so hard to try to make me seem a certain way. Let's go to this text message because I already sent it to my MacBook so I can read it. Hey TK, thank you so much. Also, wait to look out on that interview yesterday. It was amazing. She's going to be your co-host. The response is, now Martel, you gave this woman the limelight. Don't do that. You got a co-parent for the next 18 years. And she's in love with you. You should consider settling with the cream of the crop. Okay? That came to my phone. Y'all know who TK is? I bet y'all didn't even know he was behind that interview happening, huh? I been knew that he took and aided in this interview happening. Because what happened is my phone got blown up. I didn't know who it was. Then the text happened. And this is no shade to Tasha K whatsoever. I don't have an issue with her. Never have had an issue with her. But when I wasn't answering, I guess because I didn't know who it was. She said, happy Tuesday. I know you're laughing your ass off as you should. Martel upset that the world knows what he likes. Heads up, there's going to be a part 2 explaining my strategy for the interview. I said, oh, thank you for the heads up. Looking forward to talking to you in the near future. She said, best of luck on all your endeavors. Again, going back to the depths of what a person will do to try to turn people against you, try to smear your reputation, try to smear your name, knowing good and well that you're in the position you're in because of you. When does your true healing start? I've been doing over here. But when do you start to do that? My prayer is that you get there. My honest prayer is that you get there, that you allow yourself to get to a place of healing, because being in a place of healing, walking in that feels good. It feels amazing. And if I have been such a bad influence and I've been so terrible all these years, right? Then it should be, now that I'm out your life, you should be on top of the world. I don't know about y'all, but anytime I've ever released anything that was holding me back, I always grew to greatness. I always grew to greater. Anytime I removed anything or anybody that was holding me back, that wasn't contributing, that wasn't doing, I always rose up. So when do you start to rise up? Since I was, all of that. When do you start to rise up? When do you start getting up to the sky? On Delta or on something?
Delta or something, she said.
I told y'all to be patient with me through this live today. I never in a million years, the same way I said I never would have thought that I would not be in a home with my kids every single night and see my kids every day because I'm in the home with them every day. It's the same way I feel when it comes to, I never would have thought that I would be dealing with this with someone that I once loved, to the point that I married and had 4 children with and worked hard to build things with. I never in a million years would have thought that, but yet here we are. And so because here we are, it has to be dealt with. Has to be dealt with. And, I will say that when it comes to this situation, when it comes to the closed custody case, because it is closed and done now, it's over. Okay, it's done and over. I have nothing else to speak on about it. I never wanted to speak about it anyway, but I did because I had to defend myself because somebody else kept speaking on it. And I still haven't given a lot of details because my children are involved. My children will become adults, and when they want to speak, if they want to speak, they will. But what I will say is, I'm not talking about this no more. I'm not talking about my children's custody case that is now closed and over where everything's safe to say. I'm not doing that. I am going to continue to set my boundaries. I'm going to continue to enforce those boundaries. I don't care who likes it and who don't. I'm going to continue to do that.
Receipts that Melody, y'all remember when Melody was on stage and she said, "How dare you pass those documents about our children around? How dare you?" And he got mad. This is the receipts where he had to pass those documents around. When when you ask about them, if you try to get the documents, I remember that clerk telling me that it's such a sensitivity case and children are involved. So outsiders cannot get a hold to those documents. Only the parents or the people involved directly. And he passed them around through the internet to make this woman look bad.
And feel free to share where you heard her talk about something if I missed.
Sorry, this is Queen Sheba Darling interview with Martel host.
Because I'm not always right.
No. So I'm gonna jump in right there.
Okay.
Asking that question. Even she didn't want to talk about the show, and I'm not sure if Nelly's listening, but it hurts me to the core that the reason she didn't want to talk about it because nothing was going her way in court. You follow me? And I'm not trying to bash her. I'm not trying to say nothing negative. I'm just stating what it really is. Like she did like about 4 or 5 motions against me. in terms of being an abusive father to my son, which that wasn't true. The court shows it, DHR shows it, and to this day, I mean, they're hurting, and yeah, she did talk about it. She talked about that, they talked about that. In terms of abuse and stuff like that, it's like I've never been an abusive person. I've never harmed my children, nothing like that. And for me to hear people talk about that, like, damn, I've always been a great father. You know what I'm saying? And forever, and I forever will be a good father to all five of my children. So, but yeah, so Melody, she just didn't talk about on the show because it wasn't to protect the children. It was more because nothing was going away in court. Like I tell people, when you go to the courtroom, you got to provide the facts. And, the facts were provided. And, she was forced to drop certain things and just.
And I did look, and in all fairness, I looked at the paperwork. I did see what you're talking about, but keep going.
Yeah. And again, a lot of that stuff is disappointing to me too, though. Because it's like you'll say that I abuse my son or something like that, and then the next day.
But let me ask you this: do you want to talk about this, knowing that the kids could see it? Because what I saw is what the child said, and not Melody, and that's why I kind of want to steer away from this because I read what your public. I read what your public said.
Yeah, so let me tell you this here. So if I get either one of my children right here, right now.
But you don't want
to. No. Gotcha. My kid's not here. It's hypothetical. If I got my children, either one of them right here, right now, and I ask them a question, I can manipulate them easily. You can manipulate a child easily. Any parent can manipulate a child easily. To almost say, for them to say what you want them to say. So, yeah. I mean, and that's the case, if your husband said that you abuse your child, you're not going to have your children. You're going to be in jail or something like that, too. All of that.
Okay, so let's talk about it, but let's try to do it in the most sophisticated, conservative manner. I was trying to skate around it so that, I believe in, kind of leaving the kids off the table. I did see the documents that your publicist sent over with your permission. I saw also, Martel, that they gave you a trespassing warning. I saw that you were sanctioned.
I'm sorry. Don't say that. Attorney.
Okay, but it was the court documents that was sent from your team. So and also, you were sanctioned. That's why I didn't want to talk about it. Because then we would have to put you on the hot seat.
Shots fired!
Let me finish. I sent it. I sent that to my publicist and sent to you because I'm very transparent. Okay. It's not like my publicist went behind my back and got it sent to you. You know it, right?
No, I don't. But that's why. Okay.
So yeah, I sent it to her to send to you. I am an open book. I'm very transparent.
Okay.
It's the reason for all of that. So the reason that I was sanctioned is monetary only. Money.
Look, y'all. She caught him off guard when she came up with those facts about him with the court documents that he had been sanctioned. Look at him. His whole personality has changed.
You say that only thing is because I didn't want to go to counseling. I'm like, why am I going to go to counseling? Because that happened when I said that I hit my son 25 times.
I didn't see that. I saw. Well, hold on. It didn't say. I didn't see the part where it says Melody said. It said the child said, and it gave an accurate in parentheses, right? Where the child quoted to the doctor. Where the child quoted what was going on. I don't want to talk like.
So what you're speaking about is something totally different. You about to talk about the like the punch on the arm or something like that. That's what you're about to talk about. So that's totally different.
But it still happened.
No, I'm saying it's still totally different what you're saying. What I'm talking about is something totally different.
Right.
So the 25 licks is something totally different than what you're about to speak on. Yeah.
Okay. But it's is still kind of in the arena of what you're talking about. And
okay, so regardless of what, we went to court for everything, and it was never found that I abused my child or my children. Period.
Well, so what they ordered you to do is to go to therapy and work with the child.
So that was in the beginning. That's why I was sanctioned, because I'm like, for what? So this happened at the beginning when, it was more of like, Martel, you struck the kid 25 times. That's when my children was taken away from me for 56 days. And that was before they even heard my side.
That was a punishment, bro. That was a punishment, Martel.
And that hurt me to the core. That was like back in like January last year, whatever. And, I miss my daughter.
This is Queen Sheba, y'all.
Whatever.
All right, that's it, y'all. Well, y'all know this man is a clown. A clown. He's in a grown man body. He has never grown up. Grow up, Martel. You is an embarrassment to the black men all over the world, not just in Huntsville. But did y'all see how that man personality changed so quick? Because by this time, he had them put all these the child custody case in the hands that he wanted to be, and we know where they was at. I ain't gonna call their names. And them content creators over there and those fans of hers, they had a field day with the incorrect information, right? Because the millimeters came back and debunked with receipts everything that they were saying that Melody was doing. Melody was keeping the children from him. How dare a mother keep the children from their daddy? She's so mean and low down. Okay, so I go and I pull up the documents, the original document. No court decision, nothing. Melody says, okay, we're going to share this 50-50. So at the beginning of the document in 2020, you guys, she never tried to keep those babies away from that man. But anyway, y'all notice Queen Sheba didn't want to go there. She did not want to go there on that custody case. But see, he was trying to make Melody look bad. Well, Mel, I'm not trying to throw you on the bus now, Mel. I'm sorry, but but that butt came and he was ready to tear her up. But Queen Sheba kept him to deal with facts, not that illusion in your head. And I believe Martel went to Queen Sheba to try this so she can persuade the millimeters against him. He thought he was just that smart. That's the first interview that I saw Martel do where he was held accountable, and you just not finna come here and do what you want to do. Oh, welcome. I'm bringing Cheryl to the stage.
Good morning.
Grand Rising. Get this man. This man, he self-sabotaged himself.
He's a self-sabotager. That's exactly what he is. Martel is his own worst enemy. And he's a pathological liar. Tank is the one who said he put his hands on him.
Mm-hmm.
But he wanted to make Melody appear to be the bad person, which is what he's been doing all along with all these smear campaigns that he's been doing. He wants her to look bad. He put his hands on that child, and it's not his first time. And now he see that Tank is not as scared and as intimidated by him as he might think with his military ways of raising his kids. Tank went right back and told Melody everything he did to him. He don't have the control he thinks he has.
Yeah, and he also, he also was trying to make himself look like a sink in that child custody case. And then Queen Sheba said, oh no, you got a sanction and a trespassing.
Right, he got a sanction and a trespass.
His whole personality changed. Then he got
he can't be popping up at Melody's house no more like he used to and doing the stuff that he used to do when he on one episode he popped up there and claimed he got a right to come there because his kids are there. The judge is telling him now you can't pop up at a house anymore. You can't just pop up and the kids are not there. Period. So such a lie. Oh, this man lie like he breathes. I tell you.
Okay, okay, so we do know that this evidence is right here with Queen Sheba. Right with Queen Sheba, that Miss Carr and his baby mama. And he all four of them plus himself. There's 4 levels of receipts we can go through for this RP, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cause he really admitted that he sent her a screenshot.
Yeah, he sent her that screenshot. Queen Sheba, she's a genius. I love Queen Sheba. She's a genius. She got him right where she wanted him. He admitted to doing it, and we already know he got a personality disorder because he don't find nothing wrong with that. He think it's okay for him to do that, for him to actually plan a revenge P plot. Martel think he above everybody. He think he above the law. He think he's above everybody, and he has to be held accountable for that. He has to be.
That's right, along with his bed bug.
Along with his bed bug, exactly. The dirty bird, I call her. The dirty bird.
What about this chick right here?
Oh my God.
Y'all know that was every bit of what Arian. She said that Arian, when she got in touch with them, Arian was there. Arian was there also. So Arian was telling her what to say, texting her or whatever, and she said whatever Arian told her to say. But my thing with Tars, this woman, she's married, but she also told the story that she also was a side chick. Yeah.
Explains it. That explains it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can't see how a wife can bring. I mean, she must got some kind of side chick coalition going on over there on her platform. Because every time she turns around, she's interviewing side chicks. What is it with her and these side chicks?
Yeah.
Why are you even giving them a platform? Why do they get a platform? Side chicks don't deserve platforms. They deserve to be on the sideline like they've been doing. Tasha K got 4 million things that she need to worry about. And from what I'm hearing on the blogs just recently, Cardi B coming after, allegedly, and in my opinion, she's coming after her even harder now than she did before. She better run Cardi B her money and stop worrying about Martel and Bedbug, because those two are not going to defend her to Cardi B. So she need to stop trying to defend Martel, because he's not going to defend her when Cardi B come out, and she's coming after her hard too, from what I heard, allegedly, in my opinion.
But the thing that she spewed out her mouth, Cardi B about, not Cardi B, but Tasha K about Melody was, I just think, where are you getting your information from? That's what I want to know. Where did this information come from that this man is such a innocent man, you know, and Melody is the mean person, and Melody is the bully, and he's the victim. That's how she made it look like.
That's my point. That's why she got a $4 million suit, because a lot of things she said about Cardi B, allegedly, and in my opinion, from what I've heard, wasn't true. A lot of stuff she said about her kids also. So this is why, and now she's in trouble with the comedian. What's his name? Oh my God.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, sure is.
Kevin Hart. So, you know, this is what happens when you continue to keep running your mouth about things that you don't know nothing about. You don't know the first thing about Melody and Martel's marriage besides what she's heard on the blogs. And she's defending, for whatever reason she defended Martel. It makes no sense to me, considering she's a married woman, but she was a side chick, so.
Yeah, so she that allegedly, everything is allegedly now, but
allegedly, in my opinion.
Yeah, in my opinion, yeah. So let's talk about Martel and not claiming Arian. Martel says right there on that stage, let me put this a better picture right here. Martel said right there on that stage. he, he said right there on that stage, Martel did. Yeah, that I was trying to pull up the other picture, but this one popped up. He sat on that stage and said that he was a single man. There you go again, Arian. Just denying this woman that she is his woman. And then she'll get on Tasha K and say, tell Tasha K to tell us that that's her man. She gonna stand behind it. Like we care.
Exactly. Nobody cares because for one thing, that's not her man. That's not her man. Because if that was her man, a man that loves a woman, he looks past those cameras. He looks past everything, and he will let everybody know, the whole world know that he loves her and want to be with her, and that's his future wife. You ain't never gonna hear that from Martel because Martel don't feel like that about her.
No, he don't.
She's
Hmm.
only there for him to use, thinking that he's getting under Melody's skin. And what he don't realize is that that girl has nothing to offer, and she don't hold a candlestick to Melody. So why would you try to use her when she has nothing? There's no comparison. And he tried to triangulate them, which is what I know he tried to do. Even though they're not together, he still tried to triangulate them. At the end of the day, she has nothing to offer. She can't hold a candlestick to that woman. But Martel thinking his demented mind that what he's doing is going to get under Melody's skin. And what he's done is pushed her further away, and further away. That's all he's done with his lies, smear campaigns, and all this stuff that Martel is doing. This man is out of his mind. I'm telling you, he is out of his mind. He's just deranged. Him and the bed bug. She more deranged than anybody. I've never seen a woman that's willing to be with a man who you know don't want you, who you know using you. And here she is on the bench, still sitting on the bench, and he ain't claim her. He ain't gonna claim her. It's not gonna happen. He's never gonna claim her because he's ashamed of her. He's
Cause
embarrassed by her.
and everybody now he said he done volunteer. He gone. He gonna show his life or else. What he say? I gotta show my life or else I'm gone. Let me show my life. And everybody else done told him what? I'm gonna put this on, y'all. Y'all know what I gotta play right here. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you
Don't
come
you
back
come back
no
no
more, no
more,
more, no
more, more,
more, no
more.
more. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more.
What you say?
Oh, what you say? How many times I gotta tell you to hit the road? Over and over. Oh, he always in that girl's face. She always telling him to hit the road.
Right,
Come on, Melody. How many times she got to tell you to hit the road, bruh? Get out my
right.
face.
He chose to go out there and take his gherkin out there. He chose to take his peeing out the household, like Melody said. That's on him. He got to deal with the consequences,
Mm-hmm.
and he's never getting her back. I don't care what kind of smear campaigns Martel go on. I don't care what kind of gaslighting job he's trying to do, because he's the biggest gaslighter I ever seen. I don't care what he does. He's never getting Melody back. So all of this was for nothing. And now now charges are being lodged against him for revenge plea. And he could be in a lot of trouble. He could be in a lot of trouble. There's only so much Carlos can hold on to his job, because if the allegedly, and in my opinion, if the
Mm-hmm.
judge decided to say, listen, we find you guilty of this revenge plea, and the judge says you can no longer film with her, Carlos will have no choice, because he's not over the judge either. No more is Martel.
That's
So
right.
period. So the judge might decide to say, because you've been found guilty of this revenge plea, you can no longer film with her. You can't even be 500 feet near her. And the bed bug cannot be anywhere near your children. She's not to
Mm-hmm.
be around the children at all.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what I think will happen.
Let me read this. BC Jones says Hotel is the biggest manipulator. Oh, girl, you
I'm
nailed it.
telling you.
With the kids. He's been doing this since the breakup. Yeah. He only wants to talk about Mel and supposedly what she's doing or not doing with the
Right.
kids. Yes.
Accusing her of cheating. He never has proof. He never has receipts. He don't have nothing to back up anything he say. Then he comes on Queen Sheba, gives her all these documents that hung him. It hung him on the show. He gonna sit down with her, and everything he gave her hung him. It shows that it says that Tank says he hit him. It shows everything that Martel been doing, harassing her. The judge telling him to stop harassing her. So he hung himself, which he always do. Self-sabotage. That's Martel. He's a self-sabotager.
That's him.
He's a
He is.
self-sabotager.
And he's no, I'm just saying those are your children too, and you passing the court documents around that's supposed to be sealed and private to protect your children. That's the type of
Martel has a gag order. From what I'm hearing, allegedly, and in my opinion, he's not supposed to be telling Tasha K nothing. And neither and the beg bug wasn't either. So he might be in contempt. Because if the judge give you a gag order and tell you do not talk about stuff, he shouldn't have said nothing to Tasha K. So he could be held in contempt for that. Because he was told to not say anything. He has a gag order, allegedly, and in my opinion.
And then this that letter that his boss, what is that woman supposed to be? A publicist. Now, is that the same woman that we saw Arian with at that Atlanta, what's the name, Scrappy divorce party or something? You remember that publicist? Oh, okay. Well, don't allegedly, to me, the way I saw how she pushed Arian up there while the guy was talking about who wanna sleep with Scrappy. If you a publicist, you wouldn't want your artist to be known for being a pass around in that arena.
Right, but she is one. She is a pass around. That's what she is.
But I'm just saying the logic of her brains. But she wrote that letter, and he innocent and all little stuff. It's just a misunderstanding, and I don't know how you misunderstand that.
A misunderstanding. I would like to her to explain that to me, but she's probably one of the women that Martel's sleeping with, because if you heard Queen Sheba's the last live she made about some recording, you got somebody on there practically ratting him out on that recording. So
yeah, I apologize, y'all. Okay. It say scam lightly anyway.
Yeah,
it say scam lightly.
Yeah, and the person on that recording is saying that every woman that Martel getting business with, he's sleeping with. So it could be one of the women he's sleeping with.
Yeah, and
bottom line.
And it says he's not paying them.
And he's not paying them either. Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. So, let's get this on.
He paid them with the gherkin.
I want to talk about Keisha.
Who's that?
Kiki and Kiki and Tisha. I just don't understand Kiki. Now Kiki didn't, when Letitia was saying that she still was on drugs. Why didn't she come prepared? Unless they're gonna show it on the third one, but she should have came prepared. She should have had all her documents. Yeah. Yeah.
She has all this dirt on Letitia and Marshall. And I was expecting her to windmill like she was doing on social media. She was going off on social media. I wish she would have just got up there and was more prepared to pull out some receipts on them and expose them. She wasn't ready. I don't know. I don't know. But I think sometimes Kiki holds back because she still loves her cousin. That's what I think.
Yeah.
She don't want to make no waves and this and that. That's what I think. In my opinion, allegedly.
Hey, I gotta say this before I forget, y'all. To all of you that participated and support me to go to Carlos' event in Huntsville, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And T-Top did submit me a package this morning. I think
T-Talk.
was that Taisha?
Hi, Taisha and T-Talk. It's my booze. My two
Yeah,
booze.
yeah, those two, I believe, is sponsoring me a trip there. But let
Oh,
me
that was
tell
nice.
y'all,
That was
y'all
nice.
know I go to Huntsville all the time. But what makes this one different is it's gonna be the first time I go where I'm going to just enjoy myself,
And you
pamper
can meet
myself,
Melody.
have a great time.
That's
Yeah.
right. She
Every
worked
time I
hard.
usually go, I'm sitting up there in that cold hospital all night long cause my brother, y'all know he was critical ill. So thank y'all
Oh, I'm
so much.
sorry. Yeah, you deserve it. You work hard.
Yeah, thank y'all.
You know,
And then all the cash apps, y'all, and super stickers, PayPal, everything, members, old members, new members. I appreciate all of you guys, right?
you deserve it. You really do. You deserve it. And you get to meet Melody. You get to meet her. She having an after party for the millimeters. That's nice.
Girl, that party started at 10 o'clock. I'm gonna be in
Oh,
another
oh,
room. You talking to a senior
oh,
citizen.
I know. I know. Oh, I forgot it started late. I forgot about it. I forgot
Yeah,
about
I
that.
know they go. Melody throw some good parties. We see that when we be watching
Yeah, it be
these
lit. It be lit.
videos.
Yeah, it be
So,
lit. See, when
girl,
she party. Melody don't play.
look, y'all, I ain't never met here for the hot tea, but here for the hot tea says she already signed up for that after
I'm here for the
party.
hot tea.
Here for the hot tea, yeah.
I'm here for the hot tea.
So I'm gonna leave that to the young folks. They can do that 10 to 2 thing. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, you guys, it's an hour and 27 minutes, and I'm getting off this live, you guys. I got so much to do today. Y'all
Yeah.
know they closed down everything yesterday, schools and stuff like that, because of the weather. But today everything opened back up, so I gotta
Oh, okay.
get some business. Yeah, yeah. All right.
Thanks for letting me come up, Miss Black Titanic. Love you.
Yeah, get some final something on love and marriage, Hunter.
Uh,
Anything you want to say?
I just don't know. I just don't. Believe.
Hello.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm sorry. I just don't know what season 7 going to bring. But for them to even bring Martel back to season 7, I don't know. I'm a watch because of Melody. She the only reason. But I'm just really don't want to watch it because I mean he shouldn't even be coming back on season 7. He should be in jail. I don't know what season 7 going to bring because it's
This
the
is
same thing over and over and over with this man.
this. Let me read this. L. Diva say Tasha K needs to go to jail too.
That's
Then
right.
then she say she was sent the RP video. Can't stand her. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, L.
Hmm.
Diva. She sure did.
I forgot about that. I forgot about that.
Yes, sure did. Thanks.
Yep.
Yes.
Thank you, Mama. Thank you.
Yes. Oh my God, because
Mm.
I sure did. And oh Lord, they was passing these and then remember the original Straight No Chaser. I heard her telling her, "You want me to send it to you? I'll send it to you now." I heard you remember that tape? She was telling the original Straight No Chaser that she'll send her the tape. I don't and so it's just
Right. Well, the more he do, the more he distribute that, the more charges he's gonna be facing. So that's on him. If it's worth him going to prison and never seeing his kids because he want to get back at a woman that don't want him no more. He's upset that she don't want him no more. He want to
mm,
go to these extremes. Well, there's consequences for everything you do in his life. There's consequences, and Martel gonna face consequences
mm.
because he's been exposed now. So
Let me read what BC Jones. We're just freestyling today, y'all.
yeah,
BC Jones says TK said on one of her podcasts, her husband culture, yeah, they believe in up to 10 wives, allegedly. So he's allowed more than one woman, and they have that understanding. Okay. I'm married. I married. My husband was from the Igbo tribe of Nigeria. I didn't have that understanding with him.
exactly.
Hey, I didn't have that understanding. Hell, you're in America. You're not in Nigeria. Shit, don't tell me that shit. You go home,
Exactly.
go home with your 10 wives. But over here, one, yeah. But yeah, I know that happens, Mr. Jones. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
It
that's
do.
true, but that don't excuse her being all up in Melody business. She don't know the first thing about that marriage. She wasn't there. She don't know what happened. And if she want to believe Martel, that's on her. She better worry about the 4 million she got to come up with. That's what she need to worry about. To me, that's more important
Ooh, wait, that's a
than worried
lot.
about a bed bug and a cockroach.
That's a lot of money.
It's a lot of
Yeah,
money. And recently, and like I said on the blogs, allegedly, in my opinion, they're coming out. Cardi B want her money, and I don't think she's not somebody that Tasha K want to keep playing around with. She's not.
you
So
know
I
what?
would advise her run it.
I hope she's been wise in her way she utilized her money. So, cause that right there, that'll break you, man.
Yeah.
I'm sure she don't have it like that. I don't know, but
Allegedly, and in my opinion, allegedly, Cardi B feels that she's hiding money. But anyway, allegedly, and now she's coming after her harder than she ever came after her before. So she better stop worrying about Martel and Cockroach and Bedbug, and worry about how she gonna get up that 4 million. That's what she need to work, because Martel and Cockroach, Bedbug ain't gonna do nothing for her. So they can't do nothing to help her out of this situation.
yeah.
You know. So
Okay,
all right.
I'm just saying goodbye to everybody. Mary White, good to see
Hi,
you.
Mary. Good morning,
Yeah,
Mary.
looking and hunt. Wait a minute. Looking the hunchback of Huntsville in that tight ass suit. Show that. Let me show it. He sure got a hunch in his back. Y'all, let's look at this. Look.
Mary White.
Mary, show there. Look at that right there. Right there.
I'm done with Mary. Mary, I'm done with you. I'm
When
done
is
with
they
you.
gonna fire you?
Oh man.
What you say? Don't you come back no more, no more,
Oh
no
God.
more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. Oh, woman, oh, woman, oh, treat me
Oh, oh, damn. That's what he be saying to Melody. Oh, woman, why you treat me so mean? He telling everybody that Melody is the meanest woman he know.
That's what he
Oh,
was.
woman, you treat me so mean. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that's the whole.
so
That's the
good.
whole setup. That's
That
why I
damn.
said. That's why I said to all them haters that keep saying she's bitter. Ariana is lucky that Melody's not one of these bitter ex-wives. I keep telling her,
Wow.
because if it was
Yeah.
me, I would have been putting my hands and feet on her every time I see her. Every time I see her, I'll be putting my hands and feet on her. She'd be scared to come out. She'd be scared to come out of the house. So she
Yeah.
lucky that Melody's decided, hey, he's sloppy seconds. You can have him, because other wives ain't gonna do that. Trust me.
He nasty. He nasty, girl. That man
Yeah,
nasty.
nasty
That's
and
nasty.
dirty, nasty and dirty, both of them.
Okay, the department. Let's see what Mary. I mean, now word on the street: the Department of Justice investigating Tasha K and her husband for lying to
Exactly.
the bankruptcy court.
Exactly, Mary.
Wow,
That part, Mary. Exactly.
wow.
Yep.
Mary part. That part. Yeah, that part. Tasha K. You need to stop that. That surprised me when she said that about Melody, though. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
Let's see what
Melody.
she say.
Hmm.
She said Tasha needs to stop worrying about what someone is trying to hide and worry about her hiding money from that husband. She will be in jail next. And
Exactly. Exactly.
yeah,
Exactly.
this similar to what Stormy just did. They trying to get that plantation over there. Stormy sold it to her husband. She quick deed it over to Courtney. Courtney got a different last name. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I should have
Hmm.
had them receipt. They showed the girl showed the receipt.
I
Yeah,
wonder if they are married. Are they really married or not?
I never really looked it up, Chad. I ain't
Not
even
that
look.
I care anyway, because I don't like her or Courtney. I don't care. I don't like neither one of them. Period. So, but I know she's a fraud, just like the Scots are. So
Okay, look what Mary White said. We was talking about that video, RP video.
I'm done with Mary.
Mary,
Mary.
she put it up and then took it down. Wow. Tasha K has the video. Yeah, I thought I remember.
Mm-mm.
All righty. Kathy Colbert, Tanya. She tries to protect Tisha. Talking about yeah, Kiki, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she tried to protect
Tanya.
her. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
She genuine love her, but see that love is not
That love,
not
right?
returned.
Right. I got family members I wouldn't even go nowhere near. They so trifling and just so trifling. I wouldn't even go nowhere near them, and they're not allowed to come here where I live. So,
Yeah.
but I don't think she should be showing Tisha any grace because Tisha has not shown her none. She
Mm,
disrespectful through the whole season at the Kiki.
mm.
So
Yeah, I just wish Kiki would do her clapbacks right then and there. Not
right.
maybe come back a month or two later and say, "Well, this what happened. This is how it is," you know. Yeah,
Or
cause
better yet, get on social media and be, windmilling. This is your chance to windmill right now for the
yeah.
millions of people.
Mm-hmm.
Tell her
Yeah.
secrets. She got secrets. Her and Marcel, Tisha and Marcel got dirty, dirty, dark secrets. A lot of skeletons in those closets. And she knows about it. No,
Mm.
she didn't bring no receipts, nothing like she just came unprepared.
Okay, you guys, I'm really gonna go now. Kathy Cobra, Brenda Gray, Alice Shaw. Hey, ADR. Hey, babe. Hey,
Hey,
popped in.
hello,
I think she
ADR.
popped in. ADR. Cheryl
Yeah.
Michaels. Bobby
Hello,
T. Take
Michaels.
care.
Hi, my namesake.
L
Hi, Mama.
Diva. Okay, PK, Taisha,
Thanks, PK.
Kathy Cobra, Blue Devil, babe. I don't think. Let me see. See what she say.
She
I'm
said,
a
"What's the cash app?" She said, "What's the cash app, guys?
oh
I want
sweet,
to make
thank
sure
you.
BT gets it.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Make sure
put
he
it
gets
in
it.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be driving from Atlanta. Y'all know I don't live there anymore. I'll be driving from Atlanta to Huntsville. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Tandra Wilburn said, "Can't wait to meet you, Miss Black Titanic."
Who?
Tandra Wilburn.
Okay. Well, make sure you say something
Tandra,
to me.
you Wilburn. Can't wait to meet you,
Pinky
Miss Black.
calling me. She knew I don't answer the phone when I'm on that thing.
Hi, Miss Pinky.
Let me see what she want, y'all.
Pinky.
Talk to them until I see what Pinky want.
Yes, y'all. This is a mess. This is a mess. This Martel is a hot mess, and he gonna get what he got coming to him. The karma is coming. Believe me, it's right around the corner, and he gonna get more karma than anybody because he's the battery in the back. He's the one. He's the head. He's the ringleader
Yes.
of
Yes.
everything that's been going down with Melody, trying to smear her name, trying to tarnish her brand and tarnish her name, and he's not going to be able to do it. So, good luck to you, Martel. That's never gonna happen. This lady got 600,000 followers. Do you think Melody care about a couple of thousand people who don't like her? She got almost 600,000 followers. A couple of
Honey,
thousand don't like her. So what?
shoot, yeah, they got a face book group over there. That's all they do is spew hate, and that was the first time I was on that particular, and
Mm-hmm.
I why I clicked it on because it says Love and Marriage Huntsville gossip group. So
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to see what was going on. Man, it was so much hate. I mean, just pure hate,
Mm-hmm.
hateful.
Right.
And I left that message how hateful they were. And it was shameful that we as women can't come together and stay on
Right.
code with each other. You know, and I do know other races that I worked around with. They can beat at each other's throat. But when it comes to time to stay in power, they're on code. Look at the clear people. They are the least it's not they're not the majority, y'all. We are the majority. We
Mm-hmm.
really are.
Mm-hmm.
But because they stay on code, that one code is to keep themselves empowered. They don't get off code with that.
And
We,
you got some women that are just jealous of other women. That before they big them up and give them respect, they'll talk about them and say they think they're cute, and they'll never ever stand up for their black women. You got a lot of male identified women that that's
yeah,
more for the man than they are the woman.
yeah, like
Kimmy,
Kimmy. Like Kimmy
Kimmy,
is a perfect example. Uh-huh.
yeah,
And not
yeah,
only Kimmy, you got Tisha too. She male
Letitia,
identified.
Letitia, Sheree.
Mhm.
Uh,
Oh,
you know,
wow.
yeah, she male identified too.
Yeah.
So, you got women like that, but this woman has 600,000 followers. Melody does not care about a couple of thousand people who's hating on her. So what? Do they think that's going to stop her cash flow? No. Do they think it's going to stop her from jumping on the red eye and going out the country and flying out the country? No. That's not going to stop
Mm.
Melody from making money. So they hate her. So what? She got 600,000 followers that say different.
But
So,
but see, they all of them had. She bought all of them in. They all had the same platform, and
right.
you're utilizing your platform allegedly. We
For
saw
jealousy.
for scamming allegedly.
Damn it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you
Mm-hmm.
can't be blessed like that. You're not.
No.
No, you ain't gonna be. That's why you're gonna always have a hole in your pocket because of the
Right.
way you get your money.
Right. And the ones that sit behind the screen and say Melody's bitter and they don't like her, they're sitting behind the screen. They're broke. See, that's the difference. They're sitting behind the screen broke. They're not making no money.
Mhm.
She's making money hand over fist. So she could care. Melody could care less. Like Melody said, if she listened to everything everybody else said, she'd be in trouble. Like she said, she leaving that show when God say so, not on
Mhm.
suggestion of what somebody else said or
You know,
suggested that she should leave. She
I
gonna leave
think,
when she ready.
yeah, I think that's interesting. I was watching Morale Hug, and I had no idea. I knew they said Morale Hug was one of the executive producers, but
Yes.
I had no idea the extent. She talked about the behind the scenes stuff she had to go through, and then finally she got picked up. It's work goes into this, and you got Love and Marriage Huntsville cast member hasn't done nothing, but just
Nothing.
Melody done laid it all out. Her vision, she done
Mm-hmm.
went on all these different
Laid
interviews.
out the
All
blueprint.
these doors
Yep.
been shut in her face. What she said, like 3 years or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, shut in her face, but she got to keep writing, keep redesigning, to make it better to somebody pick me up. And they goddamn bring their ass in like as if they was the creator and tell her,
Right.
you can go now, we're here.
Right. When she brought their broke ass on the show, excuse my language.
Mhm.
She brought them on that show. She created that show. And she
Mhm.
persevered. No matter how many times they turned her down, she continued to keep on. See, one thing about Melody, she got grind. That's what I love about her. She grind.
Mhm.
She's ambitious. She's intelligent. She's smart. She's
Mhm.
strategic. So,
Mhm.
and this is what people don't like because they don't have that same grind that she got. They want to
Mhm.
sit back with their hand out, thinking people are going to give them
Mhm.
and give them stuff. Nobody's giving you anything. You got to work for everything you want in this life. Everything you have to work for it. And
Mhm.
Bedbug can't seem to understand that. She and then got the nerve to think she gonna live off this woman's money. The wife, the ex-wife of the man she screwed.
Oh,
Screwed her husband.
it's hard to think that your self-esteem is so low
Yeah,
that,
it is.
that's a very low self-esteem for you to think that this woman supposed to continuously take care of you, and not only you, Martel and your
Right,
son too.
right,
She's sending food over there for her. She's sending food over there. He eating too. That
right.
I'm not. I don't care about the little baby eating, but we're just pointing out example of how low down she is. This
This is
woman
the
feeding
same
your
man.
children and you bullying her, and
This is
she
the
feeding
same
you.
man. Right. This is the same man who filed a lawsuit to take her babies away from her, a child
Mhm,
custody hearing to take her babies away from her, when he
mhm.
can't even put food on his effing table. He can't put food on his table. So how can you sue somebody for being an unfit parent when he's the biggest unfit parent I've ever seen? Martel is an unfit parent, but he taking her to court to take her babies.
I
That
don't
man definitely got a
understand.
personality disorder. He definitely got something. Or he's
Mm.
smoking something real strong. I don't know what it is. To think he could take
Well,
her to court. Please.
everybody been around him been a yes man,
Right.
yes man. Okay, you guys, thank you, Cheryl, for being my co-host
You
today.
welcome. I love
Yes,
you. Anytime, Mama. Anytime for
yeah.
you.
Thank
Anytime.
y'all so much, Linda Gamble. Thanks for keeping
Thank
us.
you, Linda Gamble. I love Linda.
Yeah.
That's my
So
that's my
I'm
boo too.
yeah, it says I got 176. Y'all, I got off yesterday, said I had 14 people online. And I had over
Oh
100
my.
some over 100 and some that I was looking at. And I'm still but no, I had 14, but when I got off like it was actually 570
Oh,
something.
okay. I said you never get that
I
that
never did
level.
get to 570 something. I mean, I want them to give me my likes. I left out with 14
Push
and
the likes. Push the likes. Everybody, push the
yeah,
likes.
y'all,
Push the
y'all go
likes.
back and push the like, push the like. She right. Bye,
Push the.
y'all. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Cheryl.
Bye. Love you. Bye.
Love you
Bye, child.
too. Mm-hmm. And the string.